This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 223. I want to talk about dental care today. A lot of people think that the raw vegan diet rots your teeth. Well, those people are not raw vegan. And those people don't realize that there are hundreds of millions of dental offices in the world that are not staying open because of raw vegans. Okay? If you think for a second about the percentage of raw vegans in this society, and you think about how many dentists there are, what kind of money is being made from major dental issues, you will realize having problems with your teeth is not a raw vegan problem. It's a human problem, okay? And so we were never taught really how to take care of our teeth, okay? Personally, I have had many teeth issues before I went raw, while I was raw, and until I learned how to take care of my teeth. And now I have no more teeth issues. So I'm going to teach you guys what I've learned. And just a side note, my grandma had really bad teeth issues. She lost all of her teeth. She had fake teeth when she died a few weeks ago at 99. My mom had no teeth. Like, she lost almost all of her teeth. She had a few fake ones that I helped her get, but she had lots of missing teeth. My grandpa had really bad teeth. My sister had really bad teeth. Lots of my friends of the family, older people that I know have fake teeth, have missing teeth, have teeth issues, have lots of cavities. As a kid, I needed braces personally. I needed braces really bad, but I grew up very poor, and I grew up in the foster care system, and they don't really take care of your teeth if you're a misfit, if you're a foster kid. You don't really get proper dental care. And so I needed braces. That was major. I still need them. I ate a lot of candy, a lot of fast food, a lot of soda, a lot of standard American food. And so I had a lot of cavities as a kid. And then when I went raw, things improved. But then after 6 years of eating a raw vegan diet, and by the way, I had 2 teeth pulled before I went raw because of cavities and infected root canals and things like that. Okay, so I was not coming to the raw vegan diet with perfect teeth, but after 6 years of being raw, I started having major teeth issues where I would bite, I bit into a fork once and my tooth chipped, and I kept having really bad discoloration on my teeth. And finally, I went to the dentist during this time and he just put bonding over it. I had a dentist that he was like, oh, this is no big deal. This happens. And he just put white bonding over my teeth. And so basically my teeth are a very, very dark color. And underneath, over it is this white bonding. So not ideal. So I was freaking out because my tooth had chipped and I didn't know what to do. And, I didn't want to get my tooth pulled and get an implant. And, it's very, very expensive as well, even though I was making good money, but I didn't want to have surgery and all this stuff and have a fake tooth. So I had to start learning what the hell was going wrong. I was eating the healthiest diet on earth. How is it possible that my teeth were so weak and my enamel was deteriorating? And what happened is I found out the truth. And the truth is that there is a way to do the raw vegan diet wrong. And that's what I was doing. Okay? I was eating an unhealthy raw vegan diet. Plus, I didn't know how to take care of my teeth. Okay? So let me teach you guys. Number 1, I was eating dried fruit as meals. I was every day for 6 years. I ate dates, dried mangoes, dried bananas. There was a store in New York that sold dried persimmons, jackfruit, dried like amazing, amazing dried fruit. It was all organic. It was amazing. And I used to eat that. And I didn't floss. I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't swish with water. I didn't eat greens afterwards. I didn't know that is extremely bad for your teeth, chewing on dried fruit. Okay? That's number one. It's also very dehydrating. It's really bad for digestion as well. Stay away from dried fruit in excess. Number two, okay, I was eating lots of gourmet crap. Like I'm talking about I was eating raw vegan burgers, tacos, Oreos, chips, lots of these dry flax crackers, kale chips, lots of trail mix, lots of nuts, dried fruit in the trail mix, cacao, all that stuff, right? That's not health food. The health food of the raw vegan diet or any diet is fruit and vegetables. You want to focus on fruit and vegetables, my friend. It's not rocket science. It's literally not rocket science. We know everyone, even meat eaters, even people that eat McDonald's know that the healthiest food on earth is fruit and vegetables. The end. That's the health food. The other stuff is the junk, honestly. The other food is like the junk food of the raw vegan diet. The nuts, the seeds, the nutritional yeast, the maple syrup, if you have that, all the other stuff, the dried fruit, that's all the junk food of the raw vegan diet. The staples and the healthiest part of the raw vegan diet is an abundance of fresh, ripe, juicy, delicious fruit and vegetables. Okay, and now how to take care of my teeth. I did not know this. And luckily for me, my teeth don't look too bad. Unfortunately, and I'm going to tell you guys the honest truth, which is embarrassing, but it is what it is. Only 2 teeth in my entire mouth meet. Okay? So I can only chew on 2 teeth in my entire mouth. Yeah. The teeth on my right side don't meet at all. Okay? There's a lot of issues in my mouth. So like I said, I needed braces as a kid. Also, I broke my jaw when I was younger. And so my jaw got dislocated. So I think that's an issue with my teeth meeting. But basically, I cannot chew on the right side at all. And so on the left side, I only have 2 teeth in the back that meet. Okay, so I chew everything with these 2 teeth. I know. And so those 2 teeth do a lot of work. And this is also why I don't have a symmetrical face as well. This is what the dentist said, that one side of my mouth is doing all the work. And so the other side is much weaker. And so it's not symmetrical and blah, 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 blah. If you study me, I guess you can see it, but don't study me. Okay, so unless you're a hater and you want to make a video on me to help me blow up, then take this podcast, take the clips out of context, and tell everyone that eating a raw vegan diet rots your teeth. Okay, so I just gave you the blueprint to help me succeed in life and in my goal of inspiring the world. So now, where was I? Oh yes, how to take care of your teeth. First of all, you got to get a water pick. Get a water pick, okay? Very important. And I like to water pick after each meal if I'm home. If I'm not home, I like to floss after each meal. After you eat, especially things like oranges, especially things like pineapple, things with lots of things that can get stuck between your teeth, all right? Use floss and water pick every single day, at least every night, okay? At least once a day. Also, get an electronic toothbrush, all right? Now, I don't represent any brand. I think mine is Oral-B. This was the one I was recommended by a dentist. It was a little pricey, but it's going to last me forever. You just change the heads, right? And I highly recommend this. Now, if you want to get even crazier, you can I know someone that uses filtered water in their water pick. And sometimes I do because it's free for me. You know, I have a Berkey filter. So sometimes I do. Sometimes I use tap water. Use any water you can. But yeah, if you have a free filter like me, if you have a filter that just you get water from, why not use the filtered water? Either way, that's extra. Now, the toothpaste. This is really important. Okay, so Don Bennett is a raw vegan for... I think he's raw for... I'm confused. I think he's vegan for 50 years and he might be raw for over 30. I got to watch the video I did with him again. But I did a video with Don Bennett on my channel. He's awesome. He comes to the Woodstock Fruit Festival every year, and he recommends this toothpaste called EcoDent, and it's a powdered toothpaste, and I've been using it for the past few years. I really love it. It doesn't contain any of the things that he doesn't recommend and that they say destroys your enamel. So glycerin, really not good for you. Really not good for you, okay? Obviously, fluoride, we all know that is most likely not good for you. I do know a raw vegan. His name is Ronnie from the UK Fruit Festival. He recommends fluoride. He's like the only raw vegan or the only vegan on earth that recommends fluoride. So I guess it's him against everyone else, but he could be right. I could be wrong. Personally, I've been without fluoride for the past 15 years. My teeth are not rotting away because of no fluoride. The issue was the dried fruit, because once I gave up the dried fruit, I stopped having all my pain. So guys, I was in severe pain. I was having really bad pain, lots of cavities, lots of deterioration. And when I gave up the dried fruit, everything changed. So that was the secret for me. But I also started flossing every day. I started water picking. I started using an electronic toothbrush, and I started using EcoDent or any toothpaste that doesn't have glycerin or fluoride in it. So there's one called Earth Paste that's really good. I think there's a few more, but those are the only two that I know, EcoDent and Earth Paste. So you can also make your own toothpaste, okay? So I've made my own toothpaste with coconut oil, baking soda, and peppermint oil. And I have a bunch of different recipes in the Raw Vegan Beauty book. I'll leave the link below in the show notes. I have all natural teeth whitening in there. I have, I'll just tell you guys, I really recommend clove oil. If you have any type of pain, if you've just had surgery and you have severe pain, don't take these horrible, Tylenol or Advil or anything like that. Get clove oil. It's so powerful. It numbs your tooth. It numbs you, and it really helped me with all my surgeries that I had. I had lots of cavities. I had lots of issues with my teeth, and I still need to do something. I need to get jaw surgery. I need to get, if I ever want to chew, I need to get, the dentist said, braces, or, fake teeth. I need something. I need implants because they don't meet. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. But hey, I survive. A lot of the things that I do are, like, I drink a lot of juice. I drink a lot of smoothies. I have smoothie bowls. I have nice cream. So I don't really need my teeth too much for those. I don't eat nuts, so that's okay. And most of the fruit that I eat is very easy to chew, so I'm really grateful and lucky. I could never eat a standard American diet because my teeth I would have no teeth. I would literally have no teeth. I would be obese for sure, because I have the body type of someone that easily gains weight. And I would also I would for sure have some diseases. And I went to a doctor once, and he said, if you were not raw vegan, you would have had parts of your intestines removed, okay? Because I was having digestive issues, and I just have, how do I explain this? So you don't need to know this, but long story short is, I didn't grow up in the best way. I didn't have the best childhood. And so it led to me being extremely nervous, having a lot of very, very unfunctional parasympathetic system, and suffering with really bad digestive issues, okay? IBS and lots of constipation, bloating, and really slow digestion. So when I went raw, this really helped. I started going to the bathroom. I started being able to digest my food. I started being able to sleep better. Everything got better, but it wasn't perfect because I never worked on my nervous system. I never worked on, I didn't go to therapy. I didn't release the traumas. So I went so many years without sleeping, and the most I slept was like 4 hours a night, even as a raw vegan. But at least I slept 4 hours a night because, guys, before that, I wasn't sleeping at all. I was scared to go to sleep from the trauma and all the things that had happened to me as a child. And so, I've got issues that have nothing to do with food. Okay. And I hope you understand that as well, that you might have some issues that have nothing to do with food, and you can eat a perfect, amazing, healthy, raw vegan diet, but you've still got to work on your sleep. You've still got to get into nature. You still got to get into therapy, because a lot of us, if not most of us, if not all of us, are sabotaging our life, are not going to ever get the body and the life and the health of our dreams unless we go to therapy and work on our self-sabotaging programming, our subconscious programming that is running the show here. If you don't think you're worthy and deserving of what you want, then you won't get it. And if you're hurting other people, then that's because you're hurt and you need therapy. We all need help. We need help. And so it's not just me. It can't just be me, because the world is fucked up. People are killing people. People are raping people. People are being toxic and mean to people. People are being passive aggressive and doing really nasty things to people. People are stealing. People are cheating. People are lying. People are destroying their health. People are smoking. People are drinking. People are eating processed foods. Yes, I consider eating processed foods part of, an eating disorder or disordered eating. If you're eating processed foods, if you're eating foods that are bad for you, that cause disease, that have chemicals in them, that cause bad health problems, but you can't stop eating them, well, I consider you to have disordered eating. Okay? And maybe it's not as bad as an eating disorder, but it is disordered eating. If you're eating anything you know is not good for you. So that's that. That's my little rant on dental care. I'm not sure why I went into a different direction, but hey, somebody needed to hear it. I love you guys very much. I thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next episode. Remember, fruit does not rot your teeth. Dried fruit without flossing, water picking, and swishing with water afterwards does. Okay? So listen, if you eat dried fruit, make sure you at least floss. And if you can, eat some greens afterwards. I don't recommend dried fruit to anyone, okay? Hey, have it once in a while, but not as a staple and not every day. And if you need to eat it, have some greens afterwards. So chew on some romaine, chew on some celery or some any type of greens, cucumbers, things like this, all right? And what's this going to do is it's going to remineralize your enamel, and it's going to help get rid of the sugar that is going to sit on your teeth and rot away and eat your enamel, okay? When I went to the dentist in 2017, they said, it looks like you have been eating candy every day. Do you eat candy? And I'm just like, what? I'm raw vegan. And they're like, oh, it's the fruit. But it's not the fruit. I've proved it wrong for the last 6 years, okay? It's not the fruit. It's the dried fruit. See, we don't know this. And I'm not going to, I beat myself up a lot. Like, I was so stupid. I ruined my teeth. I'm so upset with myself. But I can't be mad at myself anymore because I didn't know what I didn't know. I had no one. I didn't go to Woodstock until 2017, okay? Like, I didn't know one raw vegan in real life. So I didn't know anyone that could tell me to not eat dried fruit. And then we got people like Freely, who I love, and she inspired me. But she says you need to eat 10 dates a day minimum if you want to be skinny like her. And I wanted to be skinny like her. I wanted to be a healthy raw vegan, and I wanted to be fit and skinny, okay? And I wanted to have this ideal body of, back then. Now I don't want to be skinny. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. But I don't want to be skinny because I don't find that attractive personally to me. But, to each his own. If you want to be skinny, then do you, boo, and do it. But like, that's not what I want. I want boobs. I like having a little bit of, weight on me personally. But back then I wanted to be super, super skinny, and I was listening to Freely, and she was telling me to eat dates. And the truth is, if you eat dates and you don't brush your teeth, floss your teeth, water pick, take care of your teeth, you're going to have major problems. Major, major problems. So that's it. That's my little rant. Thank you for listening. Just sharing my experience, and no hate towards anyone, especially not Freely, because she really inspired me. And I love how she's vegan for the animals. And we're we're not friends, but we talk once in a while. And definitely a fan of hers. But yeah, the dates did not serve me at all. And maybe they don't hurt her. Maybe she's never had any health issues with the dates, any teeth issues, but that was not my experience. So just sharing my experience, guys. I love you. I thank you very much for listening. I'll see you soon. Bye.